Welcome to my hike across Scotland. I've been doing the John Muir Way. Now I'm on the West Highland Way at the Bridge of Orchy, and we'll be doing the Great Glen Way next. This is the kind of views that we get. End of the earth. Subscribe, stay tuned. Hey, good morning. We're back on trail today, hiking through Scotland on the West Highland Way. I am leaving the town of Tyndrum this morning. I took a down day yesterday and went to Oban with the train line that is literally 10 yards above the campsite. So today, exciting day. We got 16 miles, a long day. We are outside of Tyndrum on our way to Bridge of Orchy and beyond. I'm about a little less than an hour outside of town at Tyndrum, and we're at the top of the pass. So that was the challenge, morning challenge, and just contrast this hiking to what we had on the day 2 and 3 along Loch Lomond. I mean, this is what the brochure shows. And this is very easy hiking opposed to very difficult hiking. All right, so now I'm at the top of the pass, which was all of about 3 minutes later. And this is what we got out in front of us. Obviously, we're sharing the valley. There's some good distance between the road. There's a train line right down here. But this is great hiking. I love it. Look how beautiful it is. And to have the clouds intermediate, obviously, this is a cracking day. A lot better than having a dry day. I've been very lucky with the weather so far. I turned on because across this field here on the other side of the fence, it looks like there are 2 Highland Cows. My first Highland Cows. We are desolate. We are in the middle of nowhere. And it's so fun. You can see a hiker behind me, a hiker in front of me. It's lonely stuff. The cold, foreboding clouds. You got a little bit of sun. This is the town, or the 4 houses that make up the Bridge of Orchy. Train station's right down here. I was expecting something completely different. Maybe the other side I'll turn on and we'll get kind of the views that I thought we were going to get. But I got to tell you, it's been so fun to get lost, feeling like I'm walking to the end of the earth. It just, stuff just keeps going and going. Literally, I just feel like I'm walking to the end of the earth. It's a fun feeling for me. All right, so here's the Bridge of Orchy Hotel. And I'm gonna guess, okay, this is a little bit more what I had in mind. With the river, what does this look like from the side? Okay. Here we go. That's the Orchy River. Well, this is the big challenge for today. That's the Bridge of Orchy town. And this hill is right after it. And not only are we really going up and it's steep, but you know, it's all deforested, so this is going to be the challenge of the day. But now we're up and we got some views. Well, I wonder what's on the other side of the pass. So this is what we got now. Beautiful water, loch, and yeah, this is what happens when you get some altitude. So everything's changed. The entire flavor of the hike is now different. All right, we got to the top. This is Mam Carraigh, something like that, and across the way is a ben, and I forgot the name of that ben, but easily enough to look up. It's the ben above the Bridge of Orchy. All right, so we are continuing with my segment, or starting a new segment, depending on what itinerary you're selecting. So we just left the Hotel of Inveroran, and very nice place, really liked it. Good food, nice service, nice people. Behind me along the river is some wild camping. People are already set up and it's only, 2 in the afternoon. I had that place circled where those tents are. Also up by the car park, which is in front of me. I don't know how good that is, but it can't be that horrible. So my point is that this is seemingly legitimate wild camping for the itinerary that I originally had. Whew, it's just super cold. So, all right, we're coming out of the trees. We've been walking uphill today. This segment is kind of uphill the whole way. Most of it's pretty gradual. And we are going to be starting the Rannoch Moor pretty soon. So I don't know how the landscape's going to change from this. This looks pretty barren, but the group ahead of me seems very optimistic about conditions, i.e. not windy and no rain. So you can barely see a road over there, and the train, you can just sort of see the line of the train go through that valley. The road goes through this valley. We're walking through that one. Now this is gotta be how the early settlers in the United States, when they finish going through the Great Plains, and they're kind of like on the west side of Kansas, Nebraska, and entering Wyoming and Colorado, just not a lot of anything. Just miles, as far as the eye can see, not a lot of anything. This is Rannoch Moor. Ahead of us, this little forest, I think that is the Rannoch Moor Bridge, and then I'll be camping just beyond that, which doesn't look like anything. And then over here, so on the other side of this mountain, is the Glencoe Resort. I'm pretty sure. I think our goal is to walk up and around, which I'll do tomorrow hopefully, and get to the Glencoe Resort on the other side of this mountain. Just the other side of the mountain. All right, here's the Rannoch Moor Bridge. That is some ugly looking rock. By ugly, I mean it's beautiful, but really torn from the earth. That was one heck of an earthquake to get that stratification almost standing straight up like that. Whew. A lot of energy to make that happen. The moors apparently go on. There's a train station in the middle of the moor, just as far as you can see. That's as big as this moor is, which is in fact pretty big. Well, that over there is going to be my campsite. You see the little knee wall? There it is. All right, I'm going to turn in and grab my campsite. But look at this view. Well, sometimes, I think I've said this before, sometimes things just really work out. And this is one of those times. This is my view. This is my campsite. This pitch is like perfect. And although there's a little bit of wind coming up here, this is going to give some barricade, even though if it's in back because the wind's got to go over it. But we got a perfect stream right here. I'm speechless. I don't know, in all the years I've been camping, I've had such a perfect campsite. Bugs, right now there's no bugs. And so the biggest warning I had is that I might be woken up by some stags poking their nose into the tent. Okay. All right, I'll deal with that. So excellent. Okay, I'm gonna get some water. set up the tent. It's only probably 4:30, 5 o'clock. Sun doesn't set until almost 9 o'clock, and you know, we're in the mountains, so you know what sets here, and it will set here first, so it'll probably be about probably about 8, but it's going to be light over here for a long time. What a great freaking view. This is Scotland, everybody. All right, so we're getting darker here, and I've got neighbors over here. Camping in a Scottish ruin. I could do that. Free for everybody. Just gotta hike the 16 or 60 miles to get here. Amazing.